Is it safe for kids to have adaptogens? Is it beneficial? And if so, what are some of the best adaptogens for kids to start out with? While there's not a great deal of modern scientific research on adaptogens being used by kids, there is some, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but there's also a great history of use of these herbs amongst kids. Two that are really notable in this regard would be astragalus and reishi. It's very common in the traditional world for you to have slices of astragalus is how it's often prepared. It's dried and sliced, and for kids to chew on these. And it's a great chi tonic, it's a great immune tonic, it's a great adaptogenic herb building a robust nervous system with a lot of resilience. Reishi, also an amazing herb for bringing down stress and anxiety, but also really supporting healthy immune function, increasing things like lymphocytes and T killer cells. And reishi, that's actually one where we do see some research in the modern world. There was some research looking at what happens if you have some reishi extract in a yogurt that you then give to kids. And of course, there could have been possibly some contribution from the probiotics, say, in the yogurt to also supporting immune function. But I think it's fair to say that a lot of this effect did come from the reishi, and they saw great immunological enhancement in these kids in terms of, as I said, lymphocytes, T killer cells, etc. And reishi also is an amazing herb for stress resilience. So they weren't looking at this in the study, but of course you want to build a healthy child who is not susceptible to lots of stress and anxiety, who can really ride the waves of life in style and not be thrown off by the little things. So that's a very cool one. Another herb that has been looked at by modern research is rhodiola. Now, this is an herb that is great for both physical and mental energy. And this study in particular was focused on looking at its effects on kids' cognitive performance, their ability to focus and continue paying attention. And they found it to be very beneficial there. So certainly, I think it's a great idea to start exposing kids to adaptogens. And I think astragalus, reishi, perhaps rhodiola, these are three great places to start. These are some of the most gentle, well-proven, and highly effective herbs. But one very important thing to keep in mind is dosage. You have to realize when you're dealing with a kid, this is somebody who's maybe half the weight of an adult, a quarter of the weight of an adult, a fifth of the weight of an adult. So you have to think about taking that dosage. Let's say maybe it's an herb that you would have half a teaspoon of. If now we're talking about a kid who's a quarter of the weight of an adult, you know, a kid who's maybe 40, 50 pounds, something like that. Now we're looking at, okay, an eighth of a teaspoon, 16th of a teaspoon. Start off small, it doesn't take much. The traditional wisdom with these herbs is to take them in small doses on a regular basis, and they over time shift the inner terrain of your body and your body's capabilities and your immune system's capabilities and the capabilities and resilience of your nervous system. So it's not a matter of, oh, you wait till you're getting sick and then you take a bunch of this. Yes, you can do that with astragalus and reishi for sure, and it's a good idea if you're not feeling well. But the bigger picture is that you want to take these in small amounts over the course of your lifetime to really build all the benefits long term. If you guys have enjoyed this video, if you've learned anything new, do me a favor, click that like button below and subscribe to our channel. We love being on this journey with you, sharing all this educational information, and it just wouldn't be the same without having you here with us. And do me a favor, while you're down there, go leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite adaptogen is and at what time in your life you started taking it. Have a beautiful day, guys, and look forward to seeing you all again next time.